Hi, I'm Gina Buell. I'm a sixth-generation restaurateur, and I've got a passion for food, service, and people. Join me while we explore the taste of Lake. Today on Taste of Lake, we're going to be exploring all that Hemingways at Havana Country Club has to offer. Hemingways is located smack dab in the middle of the Villages, right between Lake Sumter Landing and Brownwood, off of 466A and Morris Boulevard. Let's go take a look. Come on in.
Welcome to Hemingways.
Hi, I'm Gina Buell from Lakefront TV.
Nice meeting you. I'm Augustine.
Augustine, this is an absolutely gorgeous restaurant. Are these tiles from Spain?
Yes, they are from Spain. And look at the woodwork.
This woodwork is absolutely beautiful. You know what? Can you take me on a tour?
Sure, this way, please.
All right. Wait a minute. I gotta check this out. Okay, I have to ask. You look just like Ernest Hemingway.
Well, thank you.
What are you drinking?
A Hemingway mojito.
Oh, well,
Would you like one?
I would love one.
Deb?
Well, thank you. So, do you come here often?
As often as I can. Yes, I like the bar.
It's a beautiful bar, isn't it?
It really is.
Okay,
Right.
so I noticed that you have a medal. It says Hemingway Lookalike Winner. So tell me about this.
It is one whale of a party in Sloppy Joe's Bar in Key West. Happens the third week in July every year, which is Hemingway's birthday. And there are about 150 guys compete in the lookalike contest.
Really?
And it is a whale of a fun.
And you are a grand prize winner.
I had to work on it for 8 years before I won, however.
Really?
Yes.
8 years. What did you have to do?
Just be myself.
Just be yourself.
You know, and you ask the judges, you know, what do you do to win? How do you do to win? So just be natural, have fun. And it is a lot of fun.
What do they judge you on?
Well, I didn't know that for 8 years, but once I finally got a winner, I asked the judges, I said, okay, tell me what are we looking for? And he said, and this one old guy says, Tom, it's very simple. You look for somebody that has a little bit of the look and somebody you want to drink with for the next 30 years.
Well, you sure look like somebody I could drink with for 30 years.
Well, me to you. And
Cheers.
here's to Papa Hemingway.
To Papa Hemingway. So, Augustine, this is absolutely a gorgeous place to come to work every day. So, well, first of all, let's just talk about when you guys took over, how you came about the name, how you came about the menu, all of that. Just tell me, give me your journey.
Well, the journey started in 2014, at the end of March. So we're open for over a year now. We had the opportunity to take over this restaurant. At that point, it wasn't called Hemingways. It was Havana Country Club. We had a great opportunity, and we were excited to come here. At that point, the restaurant was struggling for survival. We have our second location at on the other side of the Villages, Legacy at Nancy Lopez. And we thought that our villages they need a great place on this side of the Villages too. Our residents are very happy to be here.
Yeah, and so you started with the seafood. So, what made you guys decide to do a seafood restaurant?
Well, we know that our residents want a seafood restaurant, so it's all about their needs.
So you supplied a need that your guests were asking you for.
Yes.
That's great. That's great. When you took over, what was the process like for the employees?
We gave all the employees the opportunity to work for our company. We went to an extensive training program with them.
And so, from start to finish, how long did the training program take?
We opened this restaurant in about a month after it was closed. And during this time, we were training the staff on all the operations and
Was there a lot of construction? Did you do a lot of construction?
We didn't do a lot of constructions. We changed everything in the kitchen from the floors to brand new equipment, dishware, silverware, glassware. We changed the furniture in the restaurant, all our bar stools, the chairs, and obviously all brand new furniture outside on the patio.
This furniture outside is beautiful. So when you took over Havana and turned it into Hemingways, you had this huge patio. How did you guys come up with the idea of tablecloth dining outside?
Well, the view is gorgeous, so we wanted to provide our guests the same experience they would have inside the restaurant. And we have a full tablecloth service outside on the patio. And this is the best dining room that you're gonna find in the villages.
It's beautiful.
As long as it doesn't rain.
As long as it doesn't rain. And they also have an air conditioning unit, an outside air, where'd it go? It's over there, an outside air conditioning unit, so you're never gonna be hot out here. It's gonna be wonderful.
We have a cocktail service on the breezeway also, and our guests can enjoy a drink or an appetizer if it's a wait for a dinner table.
That's fantastic. It is absolutely beautiful. What did you have to do to be allowed to use Hemingway's name?
We worked with Hemingway Estate to get permission to use Hemingway brand. And based on our reputation to the other restaurant that we have, Legacy at Nancy Lopez, they were very excited to let us use that name.
Well, that's wonderful. That's quite a feat. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does your menu reflect Hemingway?
We try to build our menu around Hemingway's travels and his love for fishing and hunting. We have a variety of selections from shrimp jardinera from Spain. We have quail in our menu.
Really?
So quite a few items that are you're not going to find them around.
I can't wait to try the quail. I love quail.
It's great.
What kind of reception have you gotten from the villagers?
We have a very great response. They know our reputation at Legacy Restaurant, and they deserve a great place on this side of the villages. And they were excited for us to be here, and we were excited to provide the same quality of service and food like at the other restaurant.
You do a lot of features here as well.
Yes. We bring a lot of fresh fish.
And what are so the chef just comes up with an item every day? And do you run it for lunch and dinner, or?
We are running it usually just for dinner. We have our specials for lunch.
So tell me about your Wednesday nights.
It's a 4-course meal for two and a bottle of wine for $56.
That's amazing. And as I'm sitting here looking at it, it's a lovely menu, and your guests get to try. There's a choice of 4 entrees, 2 salads. They get the lobster bisque, and a choice of 3 appetizers.
They can split an appetizer. They have a choice of soup or a salad. Then a choice of one of our entrees, and then they can split the dessert.
That's amazing. And this is kind of a tour of your menu.
This is a tour of our menu. We try and change the menu quite a few times, and we try to give our guests the opportunity to try new things on our menu.
That's a great idea. Really promotes your menu. Out of the entrees that are on your dinner for 2, what is the most popular item that your guests are ordering?
I think the most popular item would be the fish duet. They have the opportunity to try 2 of our fresh fish.
Wow, and so they just choose whichever fish they want, or is it a specific?
It's a specific every night between the 2.
In looking through your menu, I noticed that you go from a Cuban sandwich to grilled quail, your papas filet, and your filet gorgonzola. So you've got a wide variety of a menu.
We're trying to appeal to all our guests that want to dine with us on regular basis, and also to our guests that are looking for that special occasion to dine with us.
Well, your menu certainly accomplishes that. It's fantastic. Well, you've got a lovely bar. So tell me about your cocktails. Do you have any special Hemingway cocktails?
We have a great variety of Caribbean cocktails, and also a large variety of tequilas and rums to accent our specialty mojitos and margaritas.
I love mojitos. You have got a wonderful drink menu. You've got 4 different types of mojitos and a raspberry margarita. That's something you don't see every day. I love that. What are your best-selling cocktails?
Our best-selling cocktails would be the Hemingway's mojito.
Hemingway's mojito?
Yes.
What's different about the Hemingway's mojito?
I think our lemon rum gives it that great flavor.
In fact, I can't wait to try that. I think we're going to come back for dinner. Well, now we're in the back of the house with Chef Christopher. He is the kitchen magician, and he's going to show us how he works his magic.
Ready?
I'm ready.
We're going to do our cioppino today to start.
Okay.
It's actually a San Francisco-based fish stew. Fisherman stew is what we considered.
Wow.
Typically with fresh fennel, garlic. We do ours a little bit different. We always make a little change on things. It's seafood. It is a seafood dish, so we do shrimp, scallops, clams, mussels to start. We always season all of our seafood. And we start our pan with garlic and oil, fresh sliced garlic, mixed with extra virgin olive oil.
Pan was nice and hot.
Always.
Get that sear.
We're going to start with our shrimp, scallops.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can add in our crustacean, hard seafood over here. We're going to let that cook open like that.
Stand over here. Okay. Where? Right here?
Actually, if I can reach.
Wow, that looks great.
We'll get a good sear on each side. Oh, now I need a spatula. Love it.
Now, sear is always important, but I'm not sure that our viewers are going to understand why the sear is
Seals
so
in the
important.
juices on the shrimp and everything else. And what it actually does on these is it'll actually start the inside to cook, because inside the mussel and the clam is water. So when that starts to heat up, it boils, and it's almost like a reverse. Instead of putting it in a pot of water and making it open that way, we're forcing it to open using its own liquid. We keep the juice in the pan to make the cioppino with. And we always cook the scallops, everything. Anytime we do a seafood dish or even a protein dish like this, we always cook it in the same, we cook everything together so that we get all the juices from the seafood and everything. We don't cook them separate, we don't boil them, anything like that. We always do it all together. To finish it, to get everything finished cooking and all of our shellfish open, we're gonna add a little bit of lobster stock, and a little touch of white wine. We're just gonna cover that for a minute.
Okay.
We're gonna allow the clams and the mussels to open. It takes about a minute. We make our cioppino base in advance in the morning because it takes so long to cook down, and that's fennel, tomatoes. We use a Stanislaus tomato from California, onions, fresh red Bermuda onion, garlic, white wine, touch of sherry, and we let that cook down, and a couple other things we don't divulge.
So,
and fresh fennel.
How long do you let that reduce?
4 hours.
4 hours.
4.
And
And then we add a touch of cream to it at the end to give it a little more, just a little better mouth appeal. So that's cooked down, and then once these start to open, then we incorporate that, and it blends with the juice from the actual seafood. So now we can see our clams and stuff are starting to open. Give them a little nudge.
And where do you source your products?
We get as many products as we can locally. When it comes to our clams are Cedar Key clams. Mussels, however, the best mussels that you can find are actually Prince Edward mussels, Prince Edward Island. They're called rope-grown mussels. They actually grow like in a sock. We source our fresh seafood anywhere from Honolulu to Costa Rica to Peru to a lot off here at Hemingways. We do a lot off the coast of Florida as much as possible. We had our cioppino base to this now. And we'll let that finish to cook for 1 minute. as much local. We do also try to use some sustainable. We use cobia that comes from Panama, which actually is a farm product, but it's ocean farm. So it grows in a pen out in the center of the ocean, not in a pond inland. So it's a much fresher, cleaner product. Our Honolulu fish, we do things like barracuda, keku. We do manchong. Those are some of the basic ones, but we do the barracuda. We also do another one that's hand caught, individually caught, each fish by spear. So it makes it a little more unique fish. It's not something you find everywhere and every restaurant can have because there's not enough. So our suppliers contact us and let us know when people are coming in. And it's literally gentlemen coming to the door saying today they happen to find some at a reef. This is what we have. And they call us and tell us they've got 30 pounds or whatever. Would you like it? So we've got good relationships with all of our purveyors. We had cilantro a little bit and a little bit of fresh Italian parsley. Not curly parsley, Italian parsley. A flat Italian parsley has better mouthfeel, and it actually adds flavor. You can actually use the stem of the parsley. It gives it a sweet flavor. We're gonna add our fettuccine. We just partially cooked earlier. We're gonna put in boiling water again to reheat it. Reason being, it'll drain better when we take it out of the water if it's boiling and we don't just drop it into warm water. We don't oil any of our pastas, so that way they absorb all the sauce and everything like that.
So this menu was your creation.
Yes, ma'am.
So, and you took over Havana in
April. It's been 1 year and 3 days.
1 year and 3 days.
Yes,
so we are almost at we are just
You're
3
the
days past your
anniversary.
anniversary.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. So walk me through the process of coming up with a menu.
First, we look at the property if it's already existing. We look at like the interior, the design, things like that, and see how it speaks to us. Does it say seafood? Does it say Southern comfort? Does it say steak? Whatever. And then we build the platform there. Because I mean, visually, when they walk in the door, they know what they want to eat by the look.
Right.
Restaurants have a certain look to them. Then we all sit down, the owner and everyone. We sit down and we start to decide what the residents and the guests, things like that, what they're looking for, what they need to be happy, and what we can do for that. And it keeps us entertained.
That is beautiful.
That's our seafood cioppino. Scallops right now are Maryland scallops. So it is all fresh. Everything comes in fresh. We get deliveries almost every day.
Nice and big.
Yeah.
Nice and big.
Alright guys, welcome to Hemingways. Today we're going to be making our authentic gimlet. Now this is a drink that around the villages is a little confused because people like to use Rose's lime juice. We here at Hemingways, we don't even carry it. We do not like Rose's lime juice. So I am going to show you our way of making our traditional gimlet here at Hemingways. Alright, so what we have here, I'm using today Tito's vodka. It's pretty popular around here. It is made here in Texas. It's pretty natural. It's got all natural ingredients, gluten-free, so that's a big thing right now. All right, here, powdered sugar. Powdered sugar for sweetness, and here we're using real lemons. All right, so you see I have some here cut, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. So you can follow me, follow this recipe. I like to use about 2 wedges. You use 3 to 4, you get a little bit sour. I mean, if you like that, you can always use it to taste. And what I'm gonna do is we're going to add our powdered sugar first. And also, you can also add this to taste. I like mine a little sweet. Oh, on the bar there, that's all right. We bartenders are known for making messes. All right, so then I'm gonna put in just a couple lemons there. And we're just gonna muddle this all together. Get all the lemon juice and that powdered sugar all dissolved in there. This is a really simple drink. Takes no time at all. It's just as easy as pouring the vodka and the Rose's lime juice. So we're gonna put about 2 ounces. Also, you villagers to taste. You might like a little bit more. I know I do in my martini. So we're gonna just muddle that up again. And this gets all the oils out of the lemon peel. You don't have to peel your lemons or anything. All right, so that's it there. Add a little bit of ice. Actually, you wanna pack it up with ice because you're gonna shake the bejesus out of this. And we all love to shake. Shake, 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 shake. No, they do fancy in different places. Everybody's got their own aesthetic. Shaking. You're not a bartender if you don't shake your drinks. All right. You want to get it icy, cold. You want to enjoy this gimlet. All right. I think this is going to be delicious. All right. Now we do is our martini glass here. And are you ready? And this is a pretty potent drink, so you don't want to fill it all the way to the top. And the powdered sugar has a nice little coat on top. You got your fresh lemons in there. And then I like to top it off with a lemon twist. We got the oils to rim the glass, like so. And then drop it in. And there you got Hemingway's Authentic Gimlet. Well, I have been bartending since I was 21. I have been in the restaurant industry since I was 15. I come from a line of bartenders. My parents were both bartenders. My mom was the manager on top of the St. Petersburg Bridge, and my dad was a bartender for the Marriott in Baltimore. Hemingway's experience, out of all my bartending experiences, has been the best. I mean, I have worked from South Beach to Harbor Hills, fine dining, to dive bars, and I can say that here in the Villages, Hemingway's is the best country club I have ever worked for. The people here are great. I have the best boss ever. He really appreciates his staff. He's hardworking and he's motivated. He has a dream not only for us and for his own establishment, but you know, to have everyone grow as well. And we really do try to set a standard here at Hemingway's to be nice, kind, you know, treat everyone as they're our neighbors, because basically they are. They all come in, we see the same people all the time. We greet them as family and as friends, because to me, that's what they are. And to my bartenders here at Hemingway's, they are as well. So just all around great job. I don't have to really cut anybody off. I don't have to, you know, kick anybody out for any bar fights. I don't really have to ID anyone either unless you make me, which that's fine. And you know, all around, everyone pretty much behaves themselves. So, best bartending gig ever. And it's like banking hours for a bartender. No getting home at 2 o'clock. I'm home about 10 o'clock with my family every night. Can't ask for anything better. Come on down and have a drink with us at Hemingway's.
See, I told you I'd be back. Now look at this beautiful table. It is absolutely fabulous. The escargot to die for, clams, oh my goodness. And would you look at what comes out of this raw bar? Absolutely incredible. And I love the rock salt. It's fantastic.
New England scallops, porcini crusted, served with Parmesan risotto, peas, and assorted wild mushrooms, shiitake, cremini, portobello, some silver dollar mushroom, and oyster mushrooms.
That is beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I have to ask, how did you come up with the quinoa and Israeli? Village residents. They asked you to.
Well, they want something that's a healthier choice. That's considered a superfood, a super grain.
Right.
And versus potatoes. So to make them happy.
The quinoa
goes good with fish. Goes good with all fish.
Absolutely. It's absolutely beautiful. So what is this?
This is wild striped bass, or bluefish, rockfish, striper is common up the East Coast. We got this in this morning actually, and it's grilled with chanterelle mushrooms and fresh thyme.
Beautiful. I can't wait to taste it all. Oh my gosh, the flavor profile on this is fabulous.
Got it? Then let me try yours. I'll swap you. I'll let you try mine.
Okay.
I like yours better.
I love them both.
It's crispy.
This is very crispy. This is.
Now you have to try a scallop.
Okay. Scallops are my absolute favorite, especially sea scallops that are that big, because they are so tender.
We'll cut that. Save it for my reel.
Oh my God.
Not bad, huh?
This is awesome. It really is fabulous. This is probably some of the best fish that I have ever had. And everybody that's out there, you need to come and see Chef Chris at Hemingways because you will not be disappointed.
Thank you very much, brother.
My pleasure, my pleasure. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Taste of Lake. I know I did. Be sure to check us out on Facebook and Twitter. And until next time, get out and get a taste of lake. Here we are at Hemingways at Havana Country Club, and this is the camera crew. This is Sue, Trent, and Charlie. So you never get to see the camera crew, but this is who makes it all happen.
And we're going to eat today.
And now yes, we do get to eat today.
This is the best part of the job, by the way.
Ah! And it's blah, blah, blah.
What is that?
So, do I have a flippy right here? I feel like I have a flippy right there.
A little bit, yeah.
Is it better now?
Yeah, that's so.
Oh, sole mio. Is that good?